A whole new world, quite literally. You know, they leave the city that they know, and they realize that the world that they thought was real was not, and was in fact being manipulated by other people. So they have the rug ripped from under them.
Well, I wasn't a part of a lot of the action sequences. I mean, the wall was the big one, I guess, for all of us, and that required some extracurricular training. That was something that we had to really work with the stunt guys to make sure that we were all able to do it in a safe way, and yeah, that was a tough sequence. The bureau that Jeff Daniels' character is the head of is, you realize that we've kind of been this experiment that they've all been, all been watching, and it's a different regime. It's not Kate Winslet, it's not Naomi Watts. You have a new kind of power, and so I think
Technology.
trying to figure out, the infrastructure of that and how to, I guess, and how to survive in that world.
I mean, it's so relaxed. It's great. There's a shorthand between everybody, and there's just, as actors, we know our characters' dynamics so well, so it's so easy to just kind of like jump into a scene and not have to kind of find your feet. It makes things so much easier. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Christina's really kind of she's really found herself. She's had to rise to the occasion, and she's lost a lot of her angst, and I think she's really focused now on just being strong and being she's basically a soldier now. So I think you can really see that in the way she carries herself. And I mean, learning how to use the drones, climbing over the wall, when we go to try and save four, we really, she's using all this new technology that she's learned how to use, and teaching Tris how to do it. And I think she's really just focused on being a really good soldier. I mean, you can't really prepare for it, just because it takes more than, I don't just show up and do it. They show me what to do and how to do it safely and how to make it look authentic. So I listen and I learn.
What makes Peter special is that he is, he's a conflicted character, and I don't, it's hard to get a storyline or anything with layers and depth when you just have, there's so many people. I mean, we have like 9 people on the poster, so it's if you're able to show some contrasting characteristics, then that's great. And with Peter, he's got one foot in both camps. I mean, at the end of the day, he's just kind of looking out for himself. But in the one movie, he's helping Tris out and kind of having her back. In the next one, he's betraying her, and he's just trying to position himself in a way that will allow him some power and the ability to survive.
I think they can expect to be blown away, quite honestly. There's so much action, there's so much technology being used in these films. And then, if that doesn't do it for you, I think there's a lot of heart and a lot of depth underneath that. So it kind of feeds all of the senses.
I think it's a bigger movie. It's a big budget action sci-fi adventure with characters that you've hopefully at this point grown to love, and if not, at least you're definitely familiar with them. And we introduced some new ones, so I think it continues the story in a nice way.